A supercomputer just crunched every number in world football. And it says the United States has a real shot at the World Cup final. Opta's analytics model gives the USMNT a 73% chance of reaching the knockout rounds and roughly a 10% chance of playing for the trophy on home soil. For a team with 0 players ranked in the world's top 100, that number is insane. So how does a supercomputer predict football? It simulates every match thousands of times. Every pass, every shot, every result from history gets fed into the algorithm. It considers team strength, form, injuries, even home advantage. By running 10,000 simulations of the entire tournament, it calculates the percentage chance for each team at every stage. It's not magic, it's math. Here's where it gets weird. The USMNT's best player lives in England, plays for AC Milan, and started his career in the MLs. But according to the world's player rankings, not a single American ranks inside the top 100 players on Earth. Most teams with final odds of 10% have multiple top 20 players. The US has 0. So what's the computer seeing that we're not? Here's the factor the computer loves most: home soil. Host nations have a massive statistical advantage in World Cups. Since 1930, hosts reached the semifinals nearly 50% of the time. They reached the final about 30% of the time. Playing in front of 70,000 American fans, with familiar conditions and no travel fatigue, that's the hidden variable supercharging the USA's odds. Let's walk the path. Group stage, the US needs to finish top 2. 73% chance says they do. Round of 32, winnable. Quarterfinals, tougher. Semifinals, now we're talking about beating a top 5 nation. The final, 10% chance, remember, that's not likely. But it's not impossible either. For context, a 10% chance is about the same odds Leicester City had to win the Premier League in 2016. For the USA to actually make this run, 3 things need to happen. 1, their defensive system has to hold against elite attacks. They concede less than a goal per game on average. 2, their midfield transition has to be world-class, winning the ball and moving it forward fast. 3, they need a tournament hero. Every surprise run in World Cup history had one. Expect someone unexpected to step up. The road is brutal. The USA would likely need to beat a Germany-level team in the quarterfinals, a Brazil or Argentina in the semis, and then whoever survives the other half of the bracket in the final. The computer says 10%, but that 10% assumes the USA plays their best football and catches some luck, which, by the way, every World Cup winner has done. Let's hear the other side. Critics say the USA hasn't proven anything. They've never reached a World Cup semi-final. Their best result in the modern era is the round of 16 in 2014 and 2022. They've never beaten a top 5 nation in a knockout match. The computer can run 10,000 simulations, but history says something different. The skeptics have a point. Then again, history gets rewritten every 4 years. Let's put that 10% in perspective. Before the 2022 World Cup, Argentina had an 8% chance according to Opta. They won. Before 2018, France had 12%. They won. Before 2014, Germany had 14%. They won. The supercomputer isn't saying the USA will win, it's saying they have a legitimate path. In a 48-team format with home advantage, 10% is not a joke. It's a warning to the rest of the world. A supercomputer ran the numbers. 73% to reach the knockouts, 10% to reach the final. A team with 0 top 100 players riding home advantage and a system that works. It's not a guarantee. It's not even likely. But it's real. The USA has a path. And in a World Cup this wild, a path is all you need. Subscribe to WC26 Matrix for every stat, every bracket, every breakdown from the biggest World Cup ever.